Did you know that if your legs are getting weak, it's not just a cosmetic issue? That's a real concern for your health. Healthy longevity depends on having strong, healthy leg muscles. Give me 1 minute and 56 seconds, twice a day, and I'll give you at least a decade of healthy longevity. Sounds bold. It is, but it's also backed by real science and lived experience. You see, strong legs aren't just about walking better. They help regulate blood sugar, balance hormones, and prevent the falls that often steal our independence. The truth is, the first signs of aging don't appear in your face. They show up in your legs. In this video, I'll show you 5 simple exercises that every senior must start doing today. They're easy, practical, and can be done right at home. Let's get started. You're just one step away from stronger legs and a longer, healthier life. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell, so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Calf raises. Strengthening the foundation of longevity. As we age, our bodies begin to whisper quiet warnings before they shout. One of the earliest signs isn't pain or disease, it's weakness in the legs. And among the first muscles to fade quietly are the calves. These small but mighty muscles are often underestimated, yet they play a pivotal role in every step we take. Every rise from a chair, every effort to maintain balance on uneven surfaces. Losing strength here doesn't just change how we walk, it changes how we live. Calf raises, though simple, are among the most powerful exercises you can do to preserve your independence. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy clothes. You need the willingness to rise, literally, on the balls of your feet. By doing so, you awaken the soleus and gastrocnemius muscles, 2 critical engines in your lower legs responsible for posture, stability, and glucose metabolism. These muscles help pump blood back to your heart, support circulation, and even play a surprising role in regulating your blood sugar, especially after meals. This is why some experts call them second hearts. Their movement keeps your blood and energy flowing. Start with 2 feet on the ground, holding onto a counter or rail. Rise slowly. Pause. Then lower. Do it again and again. In time, progress to 1 leg at a time. You'll not only feel stronger, you'll be stronger. This small daily ritual, done with intention, stimulates hormone production, including testosterone and growth hormone, which are essential for preserving muscle mass, bone density, and vitality as we age. But there's something deeper here. When you choose to stand tall, again and again, you're not just exercising your body, you're exercising your will to live fully. Each lift is a quiet declaration that you are not done yet, that you still have purpose, strength, and direction, that you will rise even when the world expects you to sit down. And don't be surprised when your balance improves, when your steps become steadier, when you begin to feel lighter, more grounded, more capable. Because when your calves are strong, your foundation is solid. And in life, just like in buildings, the foundation determines everything. Now, if you've ever walked upstairs and felt your thighs tremble, or hesitated to bend your knees too far, then you already know where we're going next. Let's explore an exercise that targets the very muscles that hold your body upright and keep you from falling. 2. Split squats. Reclaiming strength. Where it matters most, the unsung heroes of your everyday strength. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment the number 1 below, just to let me know you're still with me. Now let's move on to point number 2, split squats. There's a quiet strength that lives in the thighs and hips, a power we barely notice in our younger years, yet one that becomes absolutely essential as we age. The truth is, the muscles in your legs don't just move you forward, they hold you up. They carry the weight of your independence. And when they begin to weaken, so too does your ability to rise from a chair without effort, to climb stairs without fear, to walk across a room without that haunting thought. What if I fall? That's why split squats, also called stair squats, are not just exercises. They are life-saving rituals. They reawaken the largest and most metabolically active muscles in your body, your quads, glutes, and hamstrings. These are the powerhouses of motion. And when you train them, you do far more than build strength. You ignite your body's ability to burn fat, regulate blood sugar, and produce hormones that slow aging and preserve vitality. A split squat, done slowly and mindfully, isn't about brute force. It's about control. It teaches your body balance. It teaches your brain trust. Stand at the base of a staircase or in an open space. Place one foot ahead and one foot behind. Gently lower your body, keeping your balance, then slowly rise back up. It's a humble movement, but a powerful one. There's no gym needed, no audience required. You're not performing, you're building resilience. These squats mirror the exact movement you need to recover from a fall or lift yourself from the ground. They strengthen the deep fibers of your quads, the very muscles that protect your knees and stabilize your hips. Over time, your legs will begin to move in ways they haven't in years. Your steps will feel more intentional. And those stairs that once felt daunting, they'll become familiar ground. With each squat, you're telling your body, I am still in control. And here's what most people miss. These big muscles are rich in mitochondria, the tiny engines that fuel your energy, regulate your metabolism, and even support mental clarity. So when you squat, you don't just train muscle. You train your metabolism to work for you, not against you. You slow down the clock. 3. Lunges. Movement with control, strength with grace. Once your legs begin to hold you steady, there's another essential element to bring back into your life: mobility. But here's the catch. It's not just about movement, it's about control during movement. That's where lunges come in. There comes a time in life when we begin to move more carefully, not because we're afraid, but because we've become aware. Aware that each step carries more weight, each bend demands more balance, each misstep may carry real consequences. And yet, it's in that awareness where power can be reclaimed. Lunges, while simple in form, are a powerful expression of grace, strength, and control, working in harmony. For many older adults, this movement is avoided. It feels unstable, it looks risky. But that's precisely why it's so effective. It is in the tension between challenge and stability where lunges offer their greatest gift. When done slowly, with focus and intention, a lunge becomes more than a stretch or a leg exercise. It becomes a full-body experience. You step forward. You bend with care. You hold your core steady. In that brief pause, your body relearns balance. Your muscles remember how to work together. Your mind sharpens as it stays present. The front leg strengthens your quads and glutes. The back leg stretches your hip flexors, which often tighten with age and disuse. It's one movement that stretches and strengthens both sides of your body simultaneously. A rare gift. And here's the beauty. Lunges are not flashy. They won't impress the crowd. But they restore what matters most: confidence, coordination, and courage. With every controlled step into a lunge, you're testing your limits and redefining them. You improve proprioception, your body's sense of where it is in space, which helps prevent falls. You strengthen your core and legs in one flowing movement. You challenge your nervous system to stay alert, responsive, and resilient. And yes, they can feel awkward or wobbly at first. That's not a reason to avoid them. That's your reason to start. Use a chair or wall for support. Start small. It's not about how deep you go, it's about how connected you are to the movement. Even shallow lunges can have a powerful effect on your balance and leg strength. In time, you'll feel your hips open up, your joints stabilize, and your lower body grow stronger. For women, lunges can support estrogen balance, improving bone health and metabolism. For men, they stimulate testosterone and growth hormone in those deep muscle fibers. Lunges invite us to meet aging not with resistance, but with precision, strength, and grace. 3. Lunges. Movement with control, strength with grace. There comes a time in life when we begin to move more carefully, not out of fear, but out of awareness. Aware that each step carries more weight. Aware that each bend demands more balance. Aware that a single misstep could have real consequences. And yet, it is in this very awareness that power can be reclaimed. Lunges, while simple in form, are a powerful expression of control, grace, and strength working in harmony. Many older adults avoid this movement. It can feel unstable or uncertain. But it's exactly in that space between challenge and control where lunges offer their greatest gift. When done slowly, with focus and intention, a lunge becomes more than just a stretch or leg exercise. It becomes a full body experience. You step forward, bend with care, and hold your core steady. In that brief pause, your body relearns balance, your muscles remember how to cooperate, and your mind sharpens with the attention needed to stay upright. It's a practice in mindfulness, in presence. The front leg activates your quads and glutes, building strength. The back leg opens your hip flexors, often tight from years of sitting or disuse. Together, both sides of your body stretch and strengthen in unison, a rare gift in any movement. The lunge isn't flashy. It may not impress others, but its true power lies in what it restores inside: confidence, coordination, and courage. Each step into a lunge tests your limits and redefines them. It enhances your proprioception, your body's sense of space, a vital tool in fall prevention. It strengthens your core and legs in a deliberate, flowing motion. It keeps your nervous system responsive and resilient. Yes, lunges can feel awkward or wobbly at first, but that's not a reason to skip them. It's a reason to begin gently. Use a chair or wall for support. Depth doesn't matter. Connection does. Even shallow lunges can deliver profound benefits for strength and balance. Over time, you'll notice stronger joints, improved hip mobility, and a renewed sense of control. For women, lunges can support estrogen balance, aiding in bone health and metabolism. For men, they stimulate testosterone and growth hormone in deep muscle tissue. Lunges invite us to meet aging not with resistance, but with elegance, strength shaped through precision. It's this balance of power and poise that defines the mature body at its best. But even as we strengthen, balance, and stabilize, life sometimes demands another kind of strength. What happens when standing exercises are out of reach, when joint pain, recovery, or disability slow us down? Believe it or not, strength doesn't have to stop. It simply has to adapt. 4. Seated leg lifts. Rediscovering strength from where you are. There's a quiet courage in starting from where you are, especially when your body feels slower or more fragile. For many older adults, traditional exercises feel out of reach. Pain in the knees, stiff hips, or fear of falling can make even the thought of standing up to exercise feel overwhelming. But here's the truth: you don't have to stand to rise. Strength often begins not with motion, but with intention. That's what makes seated leg lifts so powerful. At first glance, this movement seems simple. Sit tall in a firm chair, straighten your spine, and slowly lift one leg at a time. But within that slow, steady motion lies a quiet revolution. You're reactivating the quadriceps, the large thigh muscles that help you stand, walk, and stay steady. You're improving circulation in your lower limbs, fighting the stillness that often sets in with age. And you're sending your nervous system a clear message: your legs are still very much alive. What makes seated leg lifts extraordinary isn't just how accessible they are, it's what they restore: dignity, possibility, a sense of control. In a world where aging is too often equated with decline, these movements prove the opposite. They remind you that motion isn't reserved for the young or athletic. It belongs to anyone with breath and determination. Many people assume that if they can't do squats or lunges, their strength journey is over. That's not true. Seated leg lifts are the bridge, the beginning of healing. They offer a safe, controlled way to build strength without risking balance or pain. Done consistently, they lead to something greater: confidence. With each lift, you're doing more than moving a leg. You're restoring trust in your body, in your resilience, in your future. Over time, you'll begin to notice subtle but meaningful changes. Standing from a chair feels easier. Walking becomes less tiring. Your legs stop feeling foreign. They begin to feel like yours again. Rucking, carrying the weight that strengthens you. There's something ancient, almost primal, about carrying weight on your back. Long before treadmills or fitness trackers, humans built endurance by walking with firewood, supplies, or even children. Today, we live in a world of convenience, but our bodies still remember the strength that comes from challenge. That's where rucking comes in. Rucking is simply walking with a purpose while carrying a weighted backpack or vest. It's low impact, but high reward. And for adults in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, it's one of the most powerful and accessible ways to build functional fitness. Rucking engages your entire body. Your legs work harder, your core activates, and your heart beats stronger. But more than that, it mirrors life. We've all carried invisible weights: grief, responsibility, time. Rucking lets you carry a real weight and grow stronger with every step. Now we'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life? Share it in the comments with a 1 if this video helped you, or 0 if it didn't. Like, share, and subscribe for more ways to stay strong and independent. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your terms.